Hello children and welcome back to our English class. In the last video, we did the summary of the third unit, Homesickness. And as I promised, I am back with the exercises of this chapter. So let's begin with exercise A, understanding the text. Question number 1. Why did the speaker think that he may sound silly? How did he argue that he was not silly? So the answer is, the speaker thought that he might sound silly for thinking that as a 9-year-old, he could make a number of grown-ups believe that he had appendicitis when he did not, and thus get sent home from school. He argued that he was in fact not silly by explaining that not long before, one of his sisters had actually had appendicitis, and he had observed closely how she behaved, how she hurt on the lower right side of her tummy, kept being sick, and ran a temperature. So he knew exactly how to pretend to be ill so that he would be believed. Now let's come to the second question. How did the speaker and his sisters react to the event of an operation inside their home? The answer is, the speaker and his sisters were very excited about the event of an operation inside their home. They logged in the corridor outside the nursery while the operation was going on. They stood fascinated outside the nursery door, listening to the soft murmurs that could be heard from inside. They could smell the ether through the crack under the door and imagined what the patient might be looking like. The third question. Who are the adults in the story? How did the speaker as a child feel towards them? Why do you think he felt that way? The answer is, the adults in the story are the speaker's nanny, the school doctor, the speaker's mother, and Dr. Dunbar. The speaker as a child admired Nanny as being very wise and believed everything she told him. This could be because she had a ready reply for every question. He was rather afraid of the school matron. It could be because she was rather stern with him. He loved his mother and wanted to go home to her. He also admired Dr. Dunbar greatly because Dr. Dunbar was a skillful doctor as well as a wise and kind person. He listened to his advice and was grateful to Dr. Dunbar for helping him. Now let's come to the fourth question and the last question of the first exercise. Dr. Dunbar taught the speaker a lesson, but he also helped him. How did he do that? The answer is, Dr. Dunbar taught the speaker a lesson by pointing out that life is tough, and the sooner he learned to cope with it, the better it would be for him. He explained why the speaker needed to face his homesickness. At the same time, he was kind, understanding, and sympathetic. He told the school that the speaker had to stay at home for a few days so that the speaker's plan was not a complete failure, and he did get to spend some time with his family. So that's all about exercise A, listening to the text. In the next video, we will meet up with exercise B, that is, read the following questions and answer. Till then, goodbye.